COVID-19 is a pandemic that has caused a large amount of deaths. Truth be told, a pandemic is something that we humans have dealt with before in the past, and the consequences were similar time after time. For instance, the Black Death, flu pandemic, smallpox, and many more. As you can see, we should have been experienced enough to be able to contain these pandemics ages ago, but for some reason we have not.
What makes it so hard for a community to handle a pandemic?
Firstly, the growth rate of transmission usually increases drastically, causing an exponential increase in case count.
This is a graph that shows the number of cases against time. As you can see, the number of cases increases steadily at a low rate, and with time, boom, the graph becomes steeper and steeper, and the cases are now uncontrollable.
Other than that, the spreading of the virus is also unpredictable.
Back to the graph. The area of low gradual increase can last for a long period and spike in a matter of weeks or even days, or vice versa.
A year ago, the world didn't see COVID-19 as a life-changing pandemic, but look at us now, pitching our ideas through this video. Another main factor that has to be taken into account for is the variability of mediums that transmit these viruses. Lastly, vaccines for a novel virus usually take a long time to be developed. It is unwise for us just to wait for one. So, what can we do prior to a vaccine?
To contain a pandemic, we have to
Have early detection to prevent a spike in case count. Practice good hygiene, as well as self-isolation and social distancing to prevent transmission through mediums.
Here's our proposition to tackle the first step, which is early detection. Artificial intelligence can be implemented through machine learning in achieving early detection of a pandemic. How it works is that an AI system is fed a large amount of information, or also known as big data, on symptoms of existing diseases. After that, the system will find patterns based on given information and learn how to identify those diseases. The system will then be implemented in hospital databases, and it scans for anomalies in them. For instance, a diagnosed disease but with a slight difference in terms of symptoms. This may seem insignificant at first, but paired with another digital system that finds repetitions of said disease in the same location, a pandemic can be detected early and actions can be taken to minimize the outbreak. Like every other idea, our system comes with its pros and cons. Firstly, the digital system works very fast and efficiently while requiring less manpower. On the other hand, it requires a lot of maintenance and is very hard to implement, as it requires a huge amount of prerequisite data.
In conclusion, we must contribute our ideas in order to preserve the safety of our community.
Malaysia,
Prihatin.